Good morning. It's Monday, December 16th, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are mixed with gold, silver, and platinum edging higher, while copper, aluminum, and palladium are all a bit lower. Some headlines that I'm watching here: the NASDAQ hits new record highs, while the Dow Jones has its longest losing streak since COVID, down 7 straight sessions in a row. Bitcoin hits a new record high at 106,000, and we do have a Fed decision this week with 10-year Treasury yields rising 24 basis points last week. So looking at the overnight price action and focusing on the precious metal sector first, gold up $6 at 26.81. So the low was 26.61, the high was 26.8330. So we're right near the high of the overnight session. If you look at the trading pattern here, we had a massive sell-off. All those FOMC jitters and the liquidation may be factored in. Now, gold, it has edged higher ahead of this Fed's last final interest rate cut of the year, with traders kind of weighing in on the policy outlook going out to 2025. So that gain here that we saw is in reflection of that 2.6% sell-off over the last 2 trading sessions. Gold's gone down about $100 here over the last 2 trading sessions. So a lot of times this market, it takes the stairs going up and it takes the elevator going down. Now we will see the Fed expected to cut 25 basis points on Wednesday, and then the swap traders are looking at next year and they're expecting 3 more cuts into 2025. So gold is up about 29% on the year. That's its biggest annual gain since 2010. Now the silver market here at 31.11, up 7 cents. The range 30.94, the high 31.19. So that was a massive 2-day liquidation event as well. The gold silver ratio back at 86-1. The high over the last month has been about 87-1. So I think silver's really setting up with a nice floor here again with that 200-day moving average as your support level. You do have the 50-day moving average as that resistance point just above, but I look at longer term option spreads and also positioning back into the silver market with this sell-off that we've seen here recently. You have copper down 1 at 418.50. Platinum's up 1 at 925. Start looking at the outside markets. Nice move higher back at the crude oil market, but it is down about 75 cents at 70.55. The US dollar index up for about 7 straight trading sessions here. 106.69 could break out, could retest that 108 level. So we'll want to watch that. Those are the contract highs. Of course, you got Bitcoin at record highs in the S&P 500. The March contract is the front month. It's up 9 at 61.34. So all eyes are going to be on a lot of the Fed decisions here. You've got the Bank of England, Bank of Japan, Sweden, and Norway. So looking at the US, the FOMC, 97% chance that they cut 25 basis points on the December 18th meeting. 1 week ago, it was an 84% chance. The question is this cut appropriate? It seems to be that they're just giving us this cut out of nowhere, and the Fed really usually doesn't do that because we've had a rise in PPI. We've had 4 months in a row where CPI and the PCA have been flat. The fluctuations have been mostly in the inputs. So where you get egg prices declining 1 month, you get them rising the following month. You get housing going up 1 month, you get it declining the next month. And it's this swap and rotation, the OODA loops that the Fed is watching here that doesn't have them alarmed that they think that this is trending higher inflation. They think that it's just transitory here and something that's happening in a small effect. So looking at some key levels here in the precious metals, obviously the gold, it is trending higher even in response to this $100 sell-off because we do have lower highs on the charts, and it did fall $100 over 2 sessions. So that old support, now new resistance, the 50-day moving average, 27.02. The trend reversal point where it really needs to break out again because we never got over that 27.40 really. 27.40 to 27.48 on a closing basis. Now, because of the surge in volatility, it's got to get above 27.55. If it breaks above that, you'll see the chasers all coming to the market, and they'll most likely push it back up to 2800. The critical support is going to be 26.37.90. We break below that level, could retest 2600. So today's probable trading range, 2652 on the downside. I don't really see that coming into play. 2686 on the upside. The edge is kind of, if we break above those two levels here or below it, you're going to have 2652 as your critical level of support. Again, I see that as a spot to hold. 2697 would be that next higher level here. But again, I don't expect much volatility. Silver, that market kind of shifted back to neutral. The 200-day moving average, 30.36, and then also the 50-day moving average at 32.23 are both your edges there. Today's probable trading range, because of that explosion in volatility, it keeps kind of that thought process going in. This is what the algorithms say. So 30.54 on the downside, 31.47 on the upside. So silver's had about a 90-cent range here over the past couple weeks. So we want to keep an eye on that as well. And I'm going to start to look at, again, long-term back to the upside here. If you recall last week, I had a lot of things going on in my life, but we took a lot of those metals off into that Tuesday, Wednesday rally. And then I was out of pocket Thursday, Friday, and that's when the market sold off. So I'm going to start to look to position back into the upside here as we took a lot of that risk off here, thinking that the market got it a little overextended back to the upside without any real catalyst to continue to justify higher silver prices at the moment here. So, we'll want to keep an eye on it, but I think it's another great opportunity to add on the long side. So you guys got any questions, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures option trading does involve risk loss. May not be suitable to all investors. Good luck, good trading.